Hi everyone, Russian Adam is here. Today I would love to have a little chat, a small discussion about my new perfume, War and Peace. So first of all, thank you all so much for your amazing support, for so much love that you show me. We had a huge amount of orders that we simply couldn't handle, really, and we were not expecting, to sell almost half of the fifth collection in a matter of days. So probably some of you still not received your order, and I sincerely apologize for this, and we just trying to do our best. We are a very small artisanal house, and we met this crazy demand, and we were simply not expecting this. So second of all, let me just give you few words about this composition, which called War and Peace. As you might have discovered by now, it's very polarizing scent. Some people find it amazing, some people love it, and others, they couldn't stand it. Some say it smells like an old lady, and it's very old-fashioned. However, others mention that it is a pure masculinity, and it smells like James Bond, and it has an amazing, very dark, leathery, animalic type of character that fits very well those, superheroes like James Bond. So let me give you a bit of behind the scene information. I myself was not sure about this particular composition. When I composed it, it's been sitting in my table for quite some time, and I was sampling it almost every day, and I was, feeling not certain whether I should release it or not, and where it fits, if I love it or I hate it. And then I find myself surprisingly reaching for it almost every single day, and then having a lot of, satisfaction when I'm smelling it. So I said to myself one day, when I was again smelling this tester strip and experiencing the dry down of this composition, I just smelled it, I closed my eyes, and I said, no way, man, this is literally amazing. This dry down is something else, and I definitely have to release this composition. I have to make this perfume. So what is so unique about this perfume, War and Peace? Well, it represents this amazing extract, this amazing core absolute that I came up with. I believe no one ever done it in the past. I took tinctures of wild Siberian, ethically sourced deer musk, tincture of gray ambergris, and Russian Siberian castoreum. I combined those, and I made an extract. I made an absolute out of these three ingredients all together at once. And then I used this in the base of this composition. So it's kind of a start from this beautiful core absolute. And it's really War and Peace. It's really a battle of these most precious animalic ingredients: deer musk, ambergris, and castoreum. And then I took it a bit further. I added a lot of darker notes to support this very, very dark animalic character. Notes like fossil amber, very dark Indonesian vetiver absolute. And I also added peaceful, very soft and gentle notes like rose, freshly distilled ruh gulab, which is Indian rose, and then a touch of Taif rose, and then this amazingly soft Oris absolute. And it really creates an amazing, battle between this very, very soft, gentle, and often people call them feminine type of ingredients with the very, very dark, leathery, animalic type of notes. And somehow it works together, and I found an amazing balance. It takes you from here to there. Sometimes you catching whiffs of something very soft and gentle and powdery. Yet after 5-10 minutes you might get something totally opposite. You might catch some huge animalic notes and some very deep dark type of leather. And somehow maybe because of its name, maybe because of the way the bottle looks and the composition is made, it became extremely popular even before people tested this perfume. It was something amazing, something I until today cannot really comprehend. I don't understand how it happened, but even when I went to Dubai, I wasn't able to sell. I went for a certain meeting and I said, okay, why not? I shall present my new collections there as well if I have this opportunity. So I brought perfumes with me and I brought War and Peace, but I wasn't selling it there at that point because we received so many orders, and some of them were pending, some of them were cancelled, some of them went through, some of them were private orders, bookings, wholesale orders. So it was a big mess and confusion. So I didn't know even if we have enough bottles to supply to all those people who bought it. So I was not selling it there at Dubai. Yet every single person who came to meet me there, almost the first thing they said, we want to buy War and Peace perfume. And I was literally, shocked. And then they start testing it. And even one person came, he purchased all the entire collection through the website, and he just came to visit me and to smell the perfumes. And every single person who smelled it, they loved it. And they still wanted to have it, and then they still wanted to buy it. And even the person who bought the entire collection, he tested it, and I said, come on man, maybe you want to cancel your order, because we have now here many people who really dying to buy this perfume, and they already tested it, and they seems to love it. Maybe you want to cancel your order? He said, no way. Even without smelling, people somehow got so much attracted to this composition, and even after they tested it, they still seems to love it. And we had so many requests in Dubai. Until now it continues. The perfume now is officially sold out, yet many people keep emailing us and keep asking us to save them a bottle of it. So that's what pushed me to really come up with this idea. Why I not make War and Peace Part 2? If you guys really want it, and if you request it, I basically just, asking your suggestion, your opinion, and your advice. Because I do have more tincture of wild Siberian deer musk. I have some ambergris tincture. I have castoreum. All of these ingredients were planned to be used in the future collection for future upcoming perfumes. So many people are upset and really, dying to get it. I can, sacrifice those ingredients and I can blend them all together. I can make another core absolute and make a part 2 version of War and Peace. I have approximately 80% of remaining ingredients. Some of other ingredients I will have to purchase, and they obviously not gonna be the same like the rose. The batches will probably change. Even the fossil amber, it will be another batch. Yet 80% of the ingredients will be exactly the same, and the core absolute of deer musk, ambergris and castoreum will be also very much the same, because nearly the same tinctures, 2 of them at least, I have the same that I've been using here in this version. So just wanted to ask your sincere advice, your opinion and your suggestion, because it wasn't my plan, just as Siberian Musk and Ottoman Empire part 2. For nearly 2 years we've been receiving requests almost daily and monthly, and I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't let people live without this composition. So I decided, okay, if it's so much in demand, people so much, urged and really dying to try it, why not to give them chance? So let me know what you think regarding this particular composition, War and Peace Part 2.